Hi there, and welcome to this episode of Consciousness Empowerment. Here, we talk about consciousness and how to reach your fucking dreams. Today, I'm going to go over Chapter 8 Reciprocal Action of the Universal and Individual Minds, plural minds, in the Edinburg Lectures on Mental Science. This is a very good chapter because it tells us how nature or the universal mind operates. He makes it a very important point to talk about both. You can't have one without the other. Okay? So, if you're new here, welcome. I'm going to go over the different ways that I've used these laws because a lot of people have asked me in the past, hey man, how'd you go to college? How'd you do it? I was in prison for 2 years and then I got out and I did like miraculously like 180 success story, right? I did a success story of graduating UCLA 2 times with a bachelor's and a master's degree. And I'm grateful that I experienced that. But at the same time, I didn't know quite the ways that I did it. I just made a decision, but for me it was a decision, but at the same time I was using the laws of the mind. I was visualizing nonstop because you don't have no other choice. You don't really. You can visualize good things or bad things, but I was choosing the good because I knew I was gonna get out. I knew I was gonna get out and I was gonna change my life. I was gonna do good. I was gonna see my parents again, be with my family again, not take them for granted, and go to college, do something good. All right. So check this out. Check this out. Before we get started, I want you to be honest with yourself, be ready to learn and apply what you're gonna watch here. And number 2, be open to hearing your heart and going after what your heart truly desires. Okay? As long as you're in line with the universe and you're in line with God, everything that you do is fine. Okay? So I'm going to start off with, now that you made that choice, if not, step out. Okay? Now that you move forward, step forward metaphorically. I'm going to go over the 2 laws that he shares that the universe works on. The law of tendency, which is kind of like our will. We have a will we can use in our habits, right? Actually, he says that it's akin to he says the universal mind is akin, the will is akin to its law of tendency, but I would say it's the law of habit. But I digress. He says that the universal mind or nature has the tendency of life-givingness, okay? I'm going to quote what he says. Quote, the direction of this tendency must always be life-givingness because the universal mind is the undifferentiated life spirit of the universe. Okay? At the same time, it doesn't have its own intention. It's just life-giving. It permeates in everything and object. And we can choose what we want to impress upon it. When we impress our intention, now it has an intention. But on its own, it does not. It's just life-givingness. Infinite intelligence. And it has infinite resources because life is energy. Life is power. And life is power. And life is power is life, right? And how does life manifest? Being expansive, love, beauty. Another thing that he shares is that those are the 2 laws. Law of tendency and its life-givingness. Those are 2 aspects of the universal mind. And we can impress our thoughts upon it. So here's where he shares a term relative first cause. Because you have an intention and you have the image of it, you can impress the universal mind because it's subjective. It's a subjective mind. It doesn't have its own personality. It doesn't have its own intentions. Its only intention is life-giving. That's its tendency, life-giving. So if you want more love, more wealth, more success, more anything, it'll give you more because it's always for life expansion. It's always for expansiveness, life-givingness. So we become relative first cause because we're on the relative. He uses the word relative first cause because we're on the physical, right? On the relative realm where we can relate. I'm this color, I'm brown, this is like tannish, and it has some flowers on it. So it has some blue, some pink. This is a big apartment and I'm a small human being compared to it. And now with my cat, I'm a big human being relative to my beautiful little baby cat. So that's why he says we're relative, but we are first cause because we can think, we have thought power, and this thought power is unlimited. Just like energy is unlimited, life, energy, and power, synonymous. Life, energy, and power, it flows through us. Okay? So we can choose that thought that we want using our imagination. How Neville Goddard calls the scissors of the mind. The imagination is the scissors of the mind. The creative scissors of the mind. And you continue to focus on that and it will come. It will come. If you think logically of how you create something, there must be a nucleus for it. Even in all physical things, there's a nucleus for it. When you had an egg and a sperm, they create a nucleus. So your mental, spiritual prototype, you have that in spirit. That's your nucleus. And all the energy is flowing through it. The universal power is flowing through it. This isn't to get you scared or like super excited. Be calm. I know I was super excited when I first got this. So if you're being really excited right now, I understand. So just let that energy flow into your imaginal act, your imaginal seed, and allow your body to take action because you'll see it. You'll be impelled. You'll be pulled to it, or it might come to you. It might knock on the door. Like, oh shoot, what the? It was let's say for example you wanted a flower. A rose, let's say a red roses, and you visualize having some red roses on your table. So you visualize your red roses, you can smell them, and then you're like, whatever, you're not thinking about buying them, what have you. You just visualize them, and this is putting the law of attraction to the test. Somebody may come and knock on your door, and be like, hey, we got a delivery for you, and there's no name to it. It says this address, and you're like, let me take a look at that paper. It's your address. I'm like, what the? It is my address. But maybe somebody made an error. It was supposed to be for your neighbor. Right address, wrong apartment number, or maybe one number was off, and it went to you. It was supposed to be for a secret admirer. See, because if it would have had somebody's actual name on it, you would give it back. That's not mine. So you would give it back. But say, for example, if somebody does come and gives you a rose, but it's not the whole bouquet, that's when Florence Scovel Shinn, another metaphysicist, metaphysical teacher, says, those are the birds and twigs to your Columbus. Because Columbus, before he landed on the Americas, he was always looking out for twigs and birds, because that means that you're getting closer to land. So you're getting closer to your land. So always stay positive. Know that everything's happening for you. When you know these laws, everything's happening for you. You are relative first fucking cause. It's a big responsibility that you have. Okay? And always go for more. That's why my gym clothing brand was Defy Endurance. Defy your limits. Go for more. Here, I'm still giving you this message. Go for more. Go for more income. Go for more loving experiences. Go for more health, better health. go from feeling more grateful. It just happens automatically too. When you're in line with these laws, you feel more happy and grateful every single day. I feel more present every single day. And the moment my vibration shifts, I can feel it in my solar plexus. I can feel the small movement. But what's been helping me a lot to come back to that place of like ecstasy, I don't want to say ecstasy, but like joy, bliss, is gratitude, just being grateful, being extremely grateful for everything and that I have in the moment. So I say I'm grateful for this moment. Thank you, God, for this moment I get to read. And then I like this one, this saying, as you believe, it shall be done unto you. So what you believe is what you'll get. So I start changing my beliefs. I believe God protects me. I believe that God is my infinite supply. I believe God gives me everything that I want. I believe God and I walk hand in hand. I believe I am rich. I believe I am healthy. And then I say, I am happy. I am happy. I am healthy. I am safe. I am blessed. And then by that time, because I'm so in high vibration, as I was saying, as I was riffing these off, I've got into the vibration of them, and I feel so good, so happy right now. Of course, I'm not like, woo, all the way up here, but I can feel it in my vibration. Okay. Spike. I love you, Spike. So I want to share a way to visualize. I learned this from this manifestation book that I bought on Amazon. It's an amazing book. It's on manifestation. It's on like attracting a soulmate or something like that, or a loving partner. And here's something that I want to share with you. I know you watch a lot of law of attraction stuff. Keep on watching it, even when your brain tells you, oh, you already know this stuff. Keep on watching it. Because like my professor said, you must master the basics to become the master. So to become the master manifestor, you got to master the basics. And that's why when I bought that book, my heart was telling me to buy the book, but I'm like, I already know this stuff. But I bought it anyway because I listened to my heart. Not my mind, my heart. And this is what I want to share with you. Before you visualize, do a visualization practice. Visualize yourself eating something that you like or doing something that you like to do. In the book, it gave an example of some guy running because he loved to run, so he saw himself running a marathon. So do that. See yourself dancing. I know in Florence Scovel-Shinn's book, she said that somebody would dance and do her affirmations. She would dance, so she would start feeling good and start saying her affirmations. She said she used this. She would, a client of hers or a friend of hers will wind herself up like a vitrola, right? Or you play music on a vitrola. Play music and say it. Wind yourself up like a vitrola, okay? Or you can also listen to music as you say your affirmations. Put on some music and then say the affirmations. You want to wind yourself up like a vitrola. Okay, that's the message. And yeah, so visualize that. I visualize myself eating cheesecake. I love cheesecake, so I ate the whole cheesecake in my mind. I never done that before. I ate the whole cheesecake. I never ate a whole meal in my mind. To me, that was a meal. Then I visualized what I wanted. Then I just kept on visualizing things that I wanted because it was just like it started a good vibration, and I just kept on visualizing the good. It was good. It started off good and continued on good. So do that for a second right now. Visualize yourself eating your favorite dessert, jumping around, dancing, or maybe put on some music. And it's gonna make you smile. Because I'm thinking about it and I'm just like smiling now. Now, take a deep breath, relax. Close your eyes. See yourself with your desire. See yourself with the spiritual prototype. Okay. Now take another deep breath. Run another scene. What would you do were you already in possession of your desire? Be it in health, wealth, love, happiness, goal achievement. What would you do? What would you see? Use your senses. Feel the sun, hear stuff, touch stuff. Okay. I'll take another deep breath. Open your eyes. And there you visualized. Okay. So I'm going to end this so that you can continue on visualizing what your desires are and then move on with your day. Okay. Knowing that it's already done, and before you know it, things will start sprouting. Ideas or people, stuff to start manifesting for you to take action on. Okay. All the resources of the universe are coming to you. All of them. Now. Okay. As long as you keep that nucleus, it'll come. And do not doubt, do not fear. The opposite of doubt and fear is faith. Okay, and happiness. Faith and happiness. So by having faith and happiness you could get it through gratitude, being grateful for what you have. It fills your heart. Fills your heart, you feel complete, and fills your cup with joy. Fills yourself with joy. And faith, say a quote. I like saying, I said one earlier. As you believe, it shall be done unto you. You say, I believe that faith, man. I believe God protects me. I have faith. God gives me what I desire. I have faith in God. I have faith God walks with me. I have faith God is with me and in my affairs. God's long arm of love and protection surrounds me and my affairs. Whatever clicks with you, whatever you like, whatever resonates with you, it's going to get you on a good vibration. So now you have faith. Now you have happiness. Okay. Do what works for you. Write them down. Mine for faith is, I like saying, as you believe, it shall be done unto you. So then after I say that, it guides my mind to, okay, I want to have faith in God. I have faith in God. I believe God protects me. I believe God gives me everything that I want. So there's faith. And then I begin to be grateful. I'm grateful for Spike. I'm grateful for my apartment. I'm grateful for my cars. I'm grateful for my girlfriend. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for the money in my bank account. And most importantly, I appreciate and I'm grateful for this moment of life. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now I'm full. So apply these. I love you. Until next time, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with somebody if somebody came to mind, okay? I love you. Until next time, peace. And if it's coming to your heart to like, to comment something, or to subscribe, if you want more of this, and it's calling for you to subscribe, then subscribe. Peace.